Welcome to a special edition of Murica Radio.
What's up, everybody? We're back for episode 4. It's been a month we've been on the air, dude. So, it's a special time of year.
Oh, yeah.
Love is in the air. It's
Oh, yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Ooh. Oh, nobody cares.
Yeah, not really. So, guys, we're going to have a few things about love and stuff like that today. Some different couples things. One of the things that we did want to talk about, because it did happen this past weekend, and we have to acknowledge it, the Grammys.
Oh, that was a thing?
And we've acknowledged it, so we're moving on now.
Alright, so Valentine's Day. Back to the important stuff. Guys, like you said, a lot of romance in the air. You know, that god-awful movie 50 Shades is coming out for Valentine's Day weekend. The theater floors are going to be sticky.
Yeah,
But
the poor cleanup crew up there, instead of using a broom,
They're
they're
gonna
going to
use
have
a
to use a mop.
man, there's some lonely women in the world.
So many sploosh. But I don't understand Valentine's Day, man. I really don't. It's a made-up holiday, first of all.
It's been put to a pedestal these last couple of years. You know, in recent years, you've seen an explosion for Valentine's Day. And like you said, it is a fake holiday. It was created by St. Valentine's, which is BS. It's a Hallmark holiday. That's all it is.
That's what it is. It's a Hallmark holiday. It was generated just to get money out of people. It was to buy some time in between holidays, because there was a pretty good amount of time between this holiday and the next holiday, to where they can actually exploit and get money off of people. What is it, Christmas and Easter?
Yeah, so they're like, hey, I got an idea.
Let's do something else here. Oh, look,
We don't have
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we don't have any romantic holidays, so hey, let's do that.
The day of love, where boyfriends get dumped because they do stupid things, because we're guys.
Yeah, imagine that.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. If you have to wait till Valentine's Day to spoil your lady, you're doing something wrong.
You are.
If you're with somebody that's special to you, you should make her know that every day of her life.
I mean, you ain't got to get flowers and stuff like that every day. Like we said on the first episode, doing little things. You can do the little things and make her feel like a queen of your world, a queen of the castle.
And that's all she wants, man. She doesn't want cards, she doesn't want flowers, she doesn't want chocolate. All that stuff does is tell her how you feel about her. It helps get your point across. But if you make it known on a daily basis, then you're going to have an easier life and you're going to have a better life.
Yeah, I mean, getting flowers and stuff like that for Valentine's Day, all that really does is say, I care about you enough to buy really overpriced shit on a holiday.
Not only the really overpriced stuff, but here, I got you a bunch of dead flowers.
Yeah.
Aww.
We killed these flowers for your love.
Just for you.
And then the idiot that decided, hey, we're going to make a color chart to tell you what roses mean what. That's bullcrap, man.
That's just... I can't get over that, man. That's stupid. That's...
Because you get those poor women that read way too much into it. Like,
freaking Cosmo.
You got me yellow flowers? Yellow? So we're just friends? Is that what all we are?
No, they're pretty.
No,
You're blonde.
Look at the chart. If you would have given me red, that's everlasting love. It's what we should have gotten.
Yeah, but the color of the flowers reminds me of your hair. I love your hair. I love how it accents your face and all that. Yeah, well, apparently we're just friends.
Yeah. So let's just keep it that way. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. And that happens every single year for one reason or the other. It happens every single year. So thank you, Hallmark. You really didn't create more friendships and love and whatever. You created more unhappy people.
Yeah, because now you've got a holiday that reminds people of romance and being in a couple and all that stuff. And all those people out there that are single, they feel like crap.
Yeah, they don't. What are they going to do? What are they going to give chocolates to their hand?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're my favorite finger.
hey, Lefty, here's a stuffed animal.
Then Ryder gets pissed off. Are you cheating on me?
Oh, yeah, you're going to get it for him. What are you getting for me? You get a whole world of things.
Now, I'll tell you what, February 13th, which is today, or Friday, has been called Desperation Day.
Yeah.
That's where people are desperately trying to get laid so they can wake up in the morning on Valentine's Day. Desperation Day is where a 10 has the self-esteem of a 4 and the desperate mannerisms of a 2.
Yeah.
So it does make it easier.
Yeah, guys. I mean, if you can run into a hottie that's single on Valentine's Day, your chances are way up there. You can literally be walking out of the basement playing World of Warcraft and score.
Dude, you could look like you and score.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy.
that's. I don't even. My wife loves me.
And that's all that should count.
That is all that counts.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. She loves me for some odd reason.
I don't know.
Has
she been like mentally evaluated?
I ain't got money, I ain't got looks. I got a little bit of personality, but most of it's asshole.
Which is why we made this radio show.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're welcome.
Yay!
But
seriously, guys, I want you to really think about this holiday. Do something nice. Yeah, I mean, it's expected of you. Do something nice.
Even if you do stuff every day, still, yeah, okay, it's a special day in her mind.
But I want you to really think about the rest of the year, man. You know, the other 364 days out of the year, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing for her then? Are you coming up to her and saying, hey, you're looking really great today. I do love you. You know, are you doing those sort of things? Are you just randomly sending flowers to her at work?
Are you winking at her? Are you whistling at her whenever she gets into her car or something like that? Make it count.
Do you just randomly call her and say, hey, you know, I was just thinking about you. I hope you have a good day. Things
It's
like
easy.
that.
It's very easy.
It's so easy, a caveman can do it.
Copyright.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. No, I think they moved on to the.
Well,
Mary
what
Jo.
are the odds that any one of them are listening?
Good point.
So, whatever, screw them. Geico. Like I care. All right, guys.
So guys, if you don't hear us for episode 5, that means we've been sued and we now live on the street.
We're in litigation. Flo's gonna take us out.
You're gonna hit us in the head with our name your price tool.
Oh no, that's progressive, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I got my
is.
brands mixed up. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
happens.
They're all crazy. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take our first commercial break. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dover. I now own the Dr. Dover Proctology and Urology Center. I have spent many years studying internal medicine and urology and proctology. I have performed over 70,000 vasectomies and have performed multiple colonoscopies and saved many lives by detecting early prostate cancer. So, remember, next time you kind of pee a little bit or you want to not have children anymore, remember Dr. Ben Dover. Because like we say around here, if you're going to have a hand on your junk and up your ass, might as well be mine. All right, guys, we're back.
That was disturbing.
It is, man.
Is that his real name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I looked it up.
His parents hate him.
I looked it up. Well,
Hey, but he was named for his destiny.
And he loves his job. I mean, 70,000. That's touching 70,000 wieners, dude.
That's touching 140,000 balls.
And that was literally a neighbor's dog, just wanting to throw his 2 cents in there. But I guess
we thought about shooting him a little bit with a BB gun or something, like in his butt. But hey, good news, Dr. Ben Dover's available.
Yeah, we actually had to pause on that one, guys.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell is going on around here?
That's like the first time I've heard a dog bark in months.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's right outside the garage door. It's freaky, man. The next thing I want to talk about, we're talking about love. So what goes hand in hand with love?
Wait.
Love and hate.
Love and hate.
Love and hate. So I want to talk about the hate side of relationships right now. And I want to talk about products. Brand wars.
Ugh.
Coke versus Pepsi, Chevy versus Ford, hairless versus non-hairless, those kind of things. I don't know what the hell that was, but you know what I'm talking about. And let's start out. Coke versus Pepsi, man. Like, seriously, I am a Coke guy. I like Coke.
I am too. Coca-Cola. We know Clint has a drug problem, but he's talking about the refreshing beverage, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'm not that bad into it. I know I'm on the gateways, but, you know, whatever. There is a distinct difference between Coke and Pepsi to me. Pepsi has more of a sweetish flavor.
It does.
Yeah, it's more of a sugary flavor to it.
Yeah, Pepsi, it's kind of got a harsh fizz.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Coke kind of has a little bit of a bite to it. You know what I mean?
Did you hear about the guy that... Because Pepsi, they sort of have a secret recipe, but Coke's the ones that's famous for it. And some guy actually hacked their systems and stole the secret recipe and tried to sell it for Pepsi. Pepsi then turned around and turned the guy into Coke and the feds. Immediately.
Yeah, well, that was actually a pretty big fluke. And turns out the actual recipe that he had was fake.
Oh, yeah.
Because Coke only has 2 people that know the recipe. And they have it...
They know, each of them know different parts.
Yeah, each of them know different parts. And that's how they've kept it a secret for so long. It's really cool the way they broke it down. And they've actually kept it like that for a lot. You know, and one thing about Coke, man, Coke, one of the first years it came out, they didn't sell hardly any.
Yeah, they almost went bankrupt and tanked.
Yeah, and now they're one of the biggest brands in the world.
Yeah.
You know what ticks me off is whenever you go to a restaurant and you're like, can I get a Coke?
Is Pepsi okay?
No, it's not. I want a Coke.
Is Monopoly money okay?
Exactly.
You know, it's a little harsh. Okay, different side of the coin. Chevy and Ford. We don't talk about Dodge that much because they're kind of like the retarded cousin.
They're stepping up their game, though.
They
I will
are.
give them credit.
They are.
Dodge has a horrible reputation because once you get 70,000 miles, your engine or your tranny blows.
Yeah, like
Instantly.
clockwork.
But yeah, the biggest thing is the whole, Chevy versus Ford.
Yeah,
and
that's especially here.
I really don't understand it, man. I mean, myself, I'm Mustang all the way. I'm a Mustang guy. I always have been, always will be. Don't care. But I do appreciate the Corvette, especially new Stingrays. They look awesome.
They're all, yeah.
I don't understand why people take some of these wars so seriously.
I've
people
never owned a Ford in my life, or all Chevys can go to hell. They're pieces of crap.
they all make good cars and bad cars. I mean, the Ford had the Pinto.
Yeah.
Chevy had
The Celebrity,
the Celebrity,
which was
Chevy
awful.
also had the 5-cylinder Colorado.
That's still a thing.
Which, no, they actually got away from the 5 cylinders because they were so horrible.
Oh, the new model, the brand new Colorado.
Yeah, they actually put a 6 and an 8 in them.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, they can put pretty much whatever they want to in them.
That works.
But, yeah, the 5-cylinder Colorados are the same engine that they put in the H3s.
Oh, okay.
Because they use the same frame and everything else for an H3.
Yeah.
And they're just horrible engines, man.
I tell you, man, both of us work in parts, and we see our fair share of Chevys, we see Fords, and they all have their own problem.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that just can't get over that, and they scream that they will never ever own the opposite brand. So what? You owned one, 20 years ago and had a bad experience, and now you swore off of them?
Yeah.
But at the same time, your current car, you're putting hundreds of dollars in to fix it. That counts as a major problem. You gotta move past that, man.
And here's one thing that I don't understand. Take a look at Chevy. And I actually pissed a guy off of this, and it's completely logical. Chevy is owned by who?
GMC.
General Motors, GM.
Yes.
General Motors has their own truck line.
It's called the GMC.
General Motors Company. Now, take in comparison the GMCs and the Chevys, and you will notice that GMC is often nicer and has a lot of the bugs worked out more than a Chevy does.
Yeah.
You will also notice that the GMCs will release later than a Chevy.
Mm-hmm. The new Sierra is going to come out later in the year because when you look at it, you have Chevys that come in with all these problems. That's their test bed.
Yeah.
GMC takes and says, okay, here's our Sierra. We built it. Chevy, we want you to build the exact same. So they'll build it, they'll see what problems it has, they'll go ahead and fix it before they release it, they'll release it and it's a damn better truck.
Yeah, and you get more upgrades and everything on them. They're just a better line truck. And I pissed the guy off because he was all, oh man, Chevy, put that bow tie on your little Mustang, it'll run faster. Yeah, well, Chevy's a bitch brand.
Yeah, and you put a GMC emblem on your Chevy, it'll run better.
Yeah, so I'm sorry to offend you, Chevy guys, but that's the way it is, man.
And
your
the people,
brand is owned by another company that releases trucks that are far superior.
The people that I work with, I try and tell them that, and they're like, oh, no, it's not. It's a GMC and it's a Chevy. There's a difference. They may be owned by the same company. Have you ever seen a GMC and a Chevy sitting next to each other? The Sierra 1500 and the Silverado 1500. I don't give a damn if it's four-wheel drive or not. It's the same truck. Identical. The only thing is, the Chevy is the test truck.
And let me go ahead and explain something to Chevy owners as well. Z71 does not automatically put it as a four-wheel drive.
It's a suspension package.
It is a suspension off-road package. That is all it is.
There are Z71 two-wheel drives. They do
They're not.
exist.
They're not that common, but they do exist, and there are plenty of four-wheel drives that are not Z71. So next time you want to go into a parts store and say, I have a 92 Z71,
and they ask, is it two-wheel or four-wheel? Don't get pissed off at them.
not only that, don't get pissed off whenever they pull up a K1500 and they don't put up Silverado, because until 99, they may have had a Silverado emblem, but they were not labeled Silverados.
It was a K or a C 1500.
They were C Series or K Series, and that's all there was.
Anyways, guys, more onto the brand wars. And it's not necessarily always just two brands. It's not Coke or Pepsi. It's not Ford or Chevy. Look at fast food.
Yeah, God.
There's tons of them, man. Tons of chains. And they always compete with each other. I think, the biggest ones would be McDonald's and like Hardee's. Because they sell kind of the same style food.
Well, you look at McDonald's and Burger King, they had a war not too long ago with the chicken nuggets.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, with the chicken nugget thing. Like,
Yeah.
McDonald's put it out, like, you get 6 of them for $1.99 or something like that. Burger King put it out, you can get 6 of them for $1.49. You know, and they just, I don't know if that's the actual prices. Don't quote me on that, Jesus. But they actually went back and forth on it. It was just recent. This is just a month or two ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they do that all the time. And look at the Whopper and the Big Mac. They're very similar. I know they have their differences and stuff like that, but they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
You know, they have a lot of the same menu items, and they do a lot of the same things. They're in essence the same.
Yeah. Just different cooking styles.
While I do prefer the size of a McDonald's burger in actual size, I prefer the taste of a Burger King burger.
And I gotta say, it's all this branding and everything. I get it. It's business. It's competition. That's fine.
Free
But
market capitalism.
Yeah, but the fact that people take it so freaking seriously,
Yeah, man.
it kills me. I don't understand how you're so passionate about something that you're a consumer of.
Lowe's and Home Depot.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you pretty much are the same thing.
You want to see blue while you're in there, or do you want to see orange while you're in there? That's pretty much your choices.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to sell different brands, but it's all different brands of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a gigantic warehouse that sells home supplies.
And let's take this to a personal level. AutoZone and O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
Once again, we don't talk about Advance because they're like the half-retarded cousin that we don't want.
And Napa the same way.
Yeah, Napa too.
If you can find them open and sober.
Yeah, but AutoZone and O'Reilly's, man, we're always at odds.
Yeah.
You know.
And you hear people talk about it all the time. I'll never go back to O'Reilly's. That's a piece of shit place. Or
I hate Duralast parts. I can't stand them. They're pieces of crap. I prefer Moog. Let me tell you something. They're made by the same people.
yeah, look it up. Suspension parts between AutoZone and O'Reilly's. AutoZone is labeled Duralast. That is what we carry. That is all that we carry is Duralast.
O'Reilly's is labeled as Moog.
Moog. Both of them are owned and produced by Federal Mogul.
Guess what? Same thing, different name.
Not only that, you look at like wheel seals and stuff like that and bearings.
Timken, National.
Timken. Duralast is made by Timken. And I have people that come in all the time and they see the Duralast box and they're like, man, I don't want that crap. That's Duralast. That's bullshit. I want Timken.
Alright, you pay the extra money.
All right, pay the extra money, but they're made by the same thing. That's like when Dixie does Thrifty Made.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What they do is they pay a company a certain amount of money to make a bargain brand. And the company makes this bargain brand, and they sell it at a cheaper price. No matter which way you look at it, they both make, the same company is making the money.
Yeah, they're just, the company's winning because they're making the same product with different names for two different major corporations.
And, you know, if they sell one of them at a higher price, fine. If they don't, whatever. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Next time you start to think, oh, man, the brand wars, which one am I going to pick, which one do I go with? Listen, guys.
Go with what's friendly to your wallet.
What's friendly with your wallet? Don't listen to other people and say, oh, man, he said Ford sucks. I better not get one. They'll break down. Drive one. You know, if you don't like Chevy, drive one.
Yeah,
Try
shop
it
for
out.
yourself. Don't look at other people's opinions.
Go with what you like. I mean, I like the look of a Viper. I like the look of a Corvette. I love the look of a Mustang. Given the opportunity, if I had the opportunity to buy any one of them, I'd buy one.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would buy the one that had the most performance. If I had a choice between a V6 Mustang, Stingray Corvette, or the SRT-10 Viper, I'm going to be driving a damn Viper.
Oh, yeah.
Any day of the
In a
week, I don't
heartbeat.
care. In a heartbeat. You know, but if I had the choice between like a GT500 or a stock base model Corvette,
You're buying the Shelby.
I'm buying a Shelby instantly.
But,
All right, guys. We're going to take another break real quick. We'll be right back in a minute. Give you some more.
Guys, are you tired of going to the bar, finding a good-looking female and getting her back to her house and finding out that she was wearing a push-up bra? Well, guess what? Now we have a solution. The Pump-A-Chump, made famous by superstar pop sensation Justin Bieber in the Calvin Klein ad. This is a simple, revolutionary design air sac system. You slip it down in the front of your trousers, it's discreet, and when you unzip your zipper, you attach the small pin-sized pump and pump up your manhood to provide the illusion of well endowment. Ladies, you have no room to be mad at men anymore, because now you're doing it, we're doing it too. Pump-A-Chump, made famous by Justin Bieber.
All right, guys, we're back.
Did you see that, by the way?
Yeah, I did see that, the Calvin Klein ad. Yeah, he's like all, whoo, I'm well endowed. And then the concert, he's wearing the same underwear, and it's like nothing there.
Yeah. You got an innie.
He has a lawsuit. What we got up next on tap?
You know, it's Valentine's Day, season of love, season of happiness and romance. Where does that end?
Divorce.
Okay, hold on. Back up a little bit.
Okay.
Back up 3 kids and 2 years ago. What is the goal with a relationship? You want to get married.
You're right. You're looking for that life partner thing.
You've been to weddings, right?
Yeah, I've been in them.
You've been in them. Yeah.
I was half of the main stars of one.
Yeah. There's some weird traditions floating around weddings, man.
There are, man. It's so weird. Like, take for example, the bachelor party.
I'm not saying I don't like that. I'm just saying, come on, it's weird. Yeah.
Like, hey, this is your last night as a single man. We're going to show you naked women that you're never going to be able to get with ever.
I don't get it. I'm not going to fight it, but I don't get it.
No, I don't get it at all. Like, because you're like, this is stuff that you will never have ever again because you're getting married.
You're just
congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, you're just sitting there going, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll just store that in the old memory bank.
I am taking a vow tomorrow to love only this one person, but yet titties.
Yeah, right.
You know.
A bachelorette party though, I gotta say it's mainly more for the friends.
Yeah.
You know, for like the best man and stuff like that, because it's a chance for them to cut loose, and it's their last chance to spend a quote-unquote singles night with their buddy.
But I tell you one thing, man. Bachelorette parties, they get crazy, dude. Like, I know you've been in Spencer's and you've seen, like, the party favors and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all penises.
That's all it is.
Like, it's all it is. You get penis necklace, penis stirs, penis shades.
Oh, yeah.
It's
creepy.
Ladies be cray.
Like, they buy all that stuff and then they stay at the house with their friends, and they giggle. Dude, we go out to strip clubs and drink.
Yeah.
We're doing it right.
Which is pretty much what guys do when they're single anyways.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Women go all crazy and go all out and have all these, games and festivities and stuff. And men just like, all right, last week we went to the strip club and drank. You're getting married this weekend, so...
Let's go to the strip club and drink.
All right.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan.
Another one, man, is the bouquet. Throwing the bouquet.
Yeah.
Let's gather all the single women and have the bride throw away a damn expensive bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, because whoever catches it is the next one to get married. So tradition says. Yeah. And that's creepy in and of itself, because you see them women fight.
Oh, they beat the hell out of each other.
Oh, they will have a battle royal over that shit, and it's weird.
Well, my question is, what is it for the guy? Because you got the garter. You take the garter off and then you flick it out into the crowd, and the guy catches it.
And it's the same thing, because the tradition is the same for the guys. Whoever catches the garter is the next one to get married. So you can see the guys run away from it.
Oh yeah.
Like, nope.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, man. I'd kind of run away if, like, my buddy was getting married and he goes, "Here, have a piece of my wife's lingerie."
Yeah.
Ting!
I just pulled this literally off of her inner thigh.
With my teeth.
Enjoy.
Here, hold this. Wrap it around your head.
That's another one. I gotta say, I did it, but I took the garter off with my teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know why you do that in front of your friends and family.
Everybody's whooping and hollering, and the older people are going, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. And the kids are going, why did he disappear under her dress? It's weird.
Oh, he came out with something in his teeth.
Yeah.
Where'd he get that?
That's a weird tradition. Right after, you pretty much say in front of God and everybody, God's still there.
He didn't go anywhere.
He didn't leave. He didn't say, all right, my job's done. I listened to you say you're never going to do anything else again, so bye.
Have fun.
No, he's still there. He sees it. It's crazy. I don't like it.
I gotta say, when I went to my sister's wedding, me and my dad were in the corner, like, hugging each other. Because Rob got the garter off over, and then he flicked it out to all his Marine buddies, and they're all, woo! And me and Dad are like, no sir. Because this is the same guy, my dad, that, 10 years before, walked up to one of her little boyfriends and said, "Come here, son. Let me show you how to disassemble a firearm. Then I'm going to show you how well I can shoot. If you ever hurt my daughter, I'm going to cut you into little pieces and feed you to the alligators out back." And he cried and ran away.
That's a thing.
And now he's letting this guy just, whoop, there goes his head. Oh, look, he took off lingerie.
Yeah, really. So it's kind of...
It was weird to me, man.
I know at my wedding, my best man and my father-in-law disappeared several times because apparently they had stowed a bottle of vodka in the back of the limo.
Did they tell you about it?
No, they didn't. That was the bullcrap part
What the
about
hell?
it. Yeah, exactly. We're nervous. We're about to pass out because we're... And...
You can't see him, but he did the little hand fan. It was funny.
But we were like that, and we're like, we could use something to take it a little bit of the edge off.
Nah.
No, we're not going to share that.
No, I gotta say, if you'd have asked them, they'd have been like, you did this to yourself.
Yeah, and the limo. The limo is another thing. Like, why do you do the limo thing?
I don't.
We did the limo thing. I mean, we kind of went. I wanted to do something really cool for my wedding day.
Shit, I can't afford a limo.
I really want to do it, but we just couldn't do it. One, we were told we weren't allowed to do it. But I wanted to have all the groomsmen fly in on a helicopter and rappel down.
That'd have been pretty freaking awesome.
I know, right?
Like, that would have made me very happy.
Like, I wish there was some way I could have pulled that off.
And then a special helicopter comes while they're just kind of standing there, like the Secret Service, and you just walk off of the helicopter. That'd have been sweet.
I mean...
another one. Let's, the wedding's over, we're at the reception, everybody's mingling. Let's cut the cake, everybody. We cut the cake, and then we smash it into each other's face.
Yeah.
You've got this $1,000 dress, and you've got a rental tuxedo. Let's get cake everywhere.
Yeah, I got it up my nose. I was literally blowing my nose, and chunks of cake were coming out. It hurt.
What started that? Why was that a thing?
I don't know, man.
I mean, I'm going to do it because I know she's going to do it to me. She's going to be like, I'm going to put cake in your face. Nah.
See, she told me not to do it. She's like, you do it, I'm going to kill you. And then she does it to me, and I'm like, what the hell?
Did you get her back?
Quid pro quo, Clarice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I had to think about that for a second. That's a hard thing to say.
Tying the cans onto the back of the car as you drive away.
Yeah. I guess this to get everybody's attention.
Hey, they just got married. Get a belt.
Yeah. Not only that, guys, for any of you that are getting married, little piece of advice. If you don't want your car messed with, put it in an impound lot. Like, seriously. I didn't want my car messed with. She didn't want her car messed with. That's why we got a limo. No, these a-holes that we called friends went to my house and destroyed my 92 Fox body. I had Vaseline leaking from my door handles for 3 weeks. And what's worse is they actually did unrepairable damage to it.
What?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
On the edges of the windows,
yeah,
where the black trim is, they put shoe polish on it, and it's porous.
Oh,
and
no.
I guarantee you can actually go into my car right now, and you can actually still see it.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, at my sister's
be cool
wedding,
about it, guys. Be cool.
At my sister's wedding, the groom made a mistake and asked one of his buddies to go bring the car around. They had a brand new Charger. I mean, this was in 2010. It was when the new Charger style came out, and they had a brand new one. All right, we'll bring it around. And everybody was taking pictures and stuff, and he called me, Dad, all his buddies, and had one of those industrial rolls of saran wrap.
Yeah.
So we rolled the windows down, all four of the windows, and we saran wrapped his doors to his roof. We ran around the entire car. We went under the car. We wrapped up the steering wheel. We wrapped up the seats. Everything. I mean, it took him a while to get through it, but it didn't do any permanent damage.
Yeah, don't do the whole sardines up under the car seat.
That's not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool. Don't do whipped cream because it'll damage the hell out of paint.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be cool about it. You know, do some toilet paper. You know, ha 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 ha.
Window chalk on the windows.
Window chalk on the windows. It's stuff like that. That's fine. It's funny. Whatever. But be considerate. And really, next time you go to a wedding, just pay attention to some of these freaking traditions.
Yeah.
And just question, what the hell?
Why did these get started?
All right, guys, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Bubba Ray Johns. I'm here to tell you ladies one thing. If you want to feel fresh down there, you know what I'm talking about. Please, don't go to Summer's Eve and get spring meta. Because I tell you right now, no God-fearing man on this green earth knows what the hell that is. So, that's why I invented Country Douche. Country Douche is 100% hypoallergenic. It will make you feel good and give you that fresh, clean feeling while giving a scent that your man will love. The disposable bottle is completely biodegradable and comes in many flavors like bacon and eggs, biscuits and gravy, Bud Light, sawdust, Copenhagen wintergreen, and our new scent Z71. Not exactly sure how to describe that smell, but it's better than new car and it'll take you off road. So next time you want to feel fresh for your man, don't grab Summer's Eve and be a quote douche. Grab a nice bottle of Country Douche and do your man right. It's Bubba Ray Johns.
Alright, so I noticed two things about all of our commercial breaks that we've had so far.
What's that?
A, there's super offensive stuff that can't be gotten away with on TV or major radio.
Right.
And B, weren't we just talking about brand wars?
Yeah.
Where's the F-150 scent, huh?
Well,
Maybe I want some F-150.
Have you met Bubba Ray?
I have. He has one teeth.
Well, whenever he came in here to talk to us about doing the commercial, I think, you know what would be awesome? Get him and Rufus together.
Yes, they could make millions.
Chicken flavor.
Chicken douche.
Yeah,
Douche chicken.
That would be awesome.
Well, he brought that bottle of Z71, and I gotta say, I think it smelled like freedom.
It does. It's pretty cool.
It smelled like body sweat, exhaust, gas, and leather.
And you know, speaking of that process, it's kind of not really a habit, but it's kind of one of the gross couple things that couples don't talk about. And there's plenty of them. There's gross things that people do that they don't really talk about until you get into an actual committed relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like farting really loudly.
And being proud of it.
Now, I can tell you this right now. My family is proud of their farts. You can go to any one of my female family members and they will let it ride. If you tell them that girls don't fart, they will prove you wrong immediately.
Like it's on cue.
It is. Like they have one in store in case anyone says something that.
It's scary because the first time I met somebody from his family that happened, I still have nightmares because it embarrassed me. Like it put mine to shame.
Yeah.
And I've had some good ones.
You know, and then another thing is like peeing, going to the bathroom.
Yeah, peeing in front of each other, whatever like that. You know.
I still don't do number 2.
I don't do number 2.
Like there's some couples that once they get so close together, like you do number 2 with the door open. Nah.
The other one's in there like
that's a long time. That's time where you think about life decisions.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, I'll be with the door open.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like,
you know,
if she's got to get something out of the bathroom, she'll just walk in.
Yeah. So, and I mean, whenever you're dating, you don't do that, do you?
Oh God.
No, you don't do that.
When you're dating, you don't fart, you don't pee, you don't poop, rarely burp unless you absolutely have to, or else it will cause pain.
Or if it slips out, you know, you're like, oops.
Yeah, and you like formally apologize for it with a letter.
Another thing, scratching yourself, guys.
We scratch ourselves.
We do.
Lot.
It gets stuck. It's very warm down there. Ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. The male genitalia down there, it gets warm. Like it's like a furnace down there.
You ask any guy on a cold day where his warmest spot is, his hand's gonna go straight to his junk.
Exactly.
You'd be like right here.
It's gonna be right down the pants. Bundy was onto something.
Yeah, indeed.
He really was. But, and that's the thing, once you get into a committed relationship, you sit on the couch with your hand just straight down your pants.
Just not doing anything, just resting there. In case an errant inch shows up.
Yeah. We all know it has a shelf life. It's not going to fall off, but we like to know it's still there.
We do. It's nice to just know.
You're just sitting there watching Jeopardy going, hey, buddy.
How you doing? Did you get that question right?
Yeah. Good job. Yep. Scratching your butt.
Yes.
That's another one.
Men have hairy asses. I'm just putting it out there.
There's a condition called swamp ass.
It's a legitimate thing.
It is. And that is where your butt just gets so sweaty and nasty that you could literally, if you would like shrink it down, it would be like that swamp that Luke Skywalker crashed into in Star Wars. Yeah. That's what it would be like.
It'd be steaming. There'd be shit growing in it and creatures swimming in it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And we're gonna scratch that.
It's gonna happen. But there's other things, you know, people do other stuff that's gross that they don't tell anybody about. And the only way you'll ever know is if you catch them doing it. Picking your nose and flicking your boogers.
Dude, picking your nose. I'm sorry, I do it. And have you ever had that one like where you like you can't, you try and, you know, blow it out, but then you actually have to go in there and get it. You have to actually physically go in and recon it. Yeah. But it's got that trail, and I know you know what I'm talking about.
And you can feel it behind your eyes.
Yeah, you can feel it tickling your brain as it comes out, and it's the weirdest freaking feeling, but it also feels good at the same time.
It's amazing.
Where you're like, oh.
Wow. Okay.
That one was in there.
Everybody got to pick their nose. It happens. Your nose itches, you're going to stick a finger in your nose. To the people that just habitually walk up and grab like a paper towel, wipe it off with a paper towel and throw it away, good, whatever.
Good on you.
Nobody gives a shit. But if you're one of those people that picks your nose and gets it and looks at it for a minute and then goes and just flicks it away.
Yeah.
Ew.
What about the people that eat it? Because there are adults that do that.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
However, I do know people that blow their nose and then they look at it and you think that it's nasty and you're like, holy crap, that's disgusting. Why would you do that? But there's actually people that have a reason for it. People that get common nosebleeds. Whenever they blow their nose, they got to look at it to make sure their nose isn't bleeding.
I always check it. My nose gets really, really dry all the time. So whenever I blow my nose or I'm sneezing or something, my nose bleeds.
I keep on thinking of Simpsons with Chief Wiggum telling Ralph, and remember, Ralphie, if your nose starts bleeding, it's because you're picking it too much or not enough.
Yeah, every time I blow my nose, I look. Just quick look. Okay, there's no blood.
Now, are you one of those people that after you go number 2, you wipe and then you check it?
No.
Then how do you know your butt's clean?
You give it about 3 wipes and then you go.
How do you know, man? Because I've had some to where you take like a whole forest.
It's like you're wiping a Sharpie.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you could paint with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's so bad. That's
but
gross.
yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that people don't think about. You know, like, people say that, and you're like, oh, God, you're gross. You actually wipe and look at it. Well, how do you know you're clean? You have a crack of lies.
I take showers.
Yeah, but even still, do you look at your rag after you wash your butt?
No, but I just give my ass a good scrub, and I'm pretty confident that I'm good.
Just spread the cheeks and let the water ride.
You get in there, you kind of arch over a little bit and pull them apart and just wait for the water.
That's horrible.
So gross. Oh, but what would you do if you're doing that and you looked at it and you saw something go boop, and then...
It's just like I saw a stream of different colors going out. Oh, God.
Oh, that's a bad thing. Is that blue? What the hell is blue?
Speaking of the shower, peeing in the shower.
I'm sorry. There are two types of people. People that pee in the shower and liars. Okay?
Yeah.
You pee in the shower.
The only time you shouldn't pee in the shower is if somebody else is in the shower with you.
That's not cool.
You know, that should be the only time. Everything else is cool to pee in the shower. You can pee in the shower all you want. It's actually, it saves water. You're being conservative. Congratulations. You're green.
Good for you.
Good job.
And you know, peeing in the shower, yeah, you're going to walk around in a little bit. Cures athlete's foot.
Yeah. Let your freedom stream fly. So, any more bad habits? I mean...
A lot of people from the city don't really get peeing outside.
Oh, God.
Eyes. You know, they say, oh, my God, that's disgusting. How are you peeing outside?
It's liberating.
It's freedom.
I
grew up in the country, dude. We actually have, on the side of Mom and Dad's house, it's a little plot with like 4x4s.
Yeah.
It's about, I don't know, like 2 feet wide and like 6 feet long, and there's gravel in it. And there's a sticker on the house that says toilet. So when we're out there drinking or we're out there at a bonfire or something like that, and the guy's got to go pee, he doesn't have to go tracking mud through Mom's house.
Yeah.
She's the one that set it up.
Right.
You go around the side of the house, pee, problem solved. And there's a little leaky faucet around there, so it's dripping. So it, you know, kind of inspires you.
Like I said, man, there's all kind of weird, nasty habits that people have, and it's one of those things where you're like, you don't tell nobody, but eventually you do get used to each other, and those habits kind of come out, and you see each other.
Be aware. Have some situational awareness. If you're one of those people that has a gross habit like that, and you don't want people to see, pay attention to if anybody's around you, because you pick your nose and you flick your boogers or you eat your boogers, which is gross. I don't care who you are. Somebody's gonna see you.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna be caught, and it's gonna be a bad time.
It'll be embarrassing. Your mom's gonna disown you. But anyways, guys,
that's all the time we got for tonight. I'm glad you stuck around with us. Like I said, it's episode 4. We've been on the air for a month now.
That's awesome.
Thank all you guys for keeping us up here, keeping us informed. Up on the page, all the likes we've been getting. Our last post, whenever we debuted episode 3 to Facebook, was seen by almost 200 people. And that's all thanks
awesome,
to you.
Guys.
That is all thanks to you guys for sharing it, getting it out there, and we definitely appreciate it.
Guys,
however, I want y'all to be more vocal. Please, be more vocal. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to do. Get your voice heard. This show is for you guys. We're bored. We got nothing else to do. This show is for you. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you want to do. We'll do it. We basically have to have brainstorming sessions to come up with what the heck we're going to talk about over the week.
But enough about that, guys. You know, it's the weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a great Valentine's Day. Spend some quality time. Tell them you're special. You know, enjoy it. We will see you guys back here for episode 5.
Peace out. Deuces.